Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here with Fred and Racer and we're going to demonstrate all the obedience commands he's learned here at school. Now we're going to start off by introducing the training equipment. Fred's got a standard 6-foot web training leash and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves his left hand free to make a correction, which is a simple tug and release on the training collar, and that's the second piece of equipment. Now Racer's been fitted with his very own collar and Amanda's going to show you how to properly use that tomorrow when he comes home. We're going to start off with heeling. The command is Racer heel. And he's been trained to walk very nicely on your left hand side. And that's where all of the training takes place. And at that point he's got a job to do. And that's to stay even and not forge ahead, lag behind. And if you notice, whenever Fred stops heeling or stops moving his feet, Racer's been trained to sit automatically, just like he did there, and wait for the next command. Now all of these commands are going to be good for Racer. Gives him a little discipline. Now, the next command we're going to show you is going to be a stay command. It's a hand and a voice command. Fred uses the flat of his left hand and the one-word firm command to stay. Now with all of these leaves falling around us, this is certainly a difficult task for Racer to accomplish, but we're going to show you how well he does. Now these sit stays start anywhere from 1 minute working up to 3 minutes. And you can see right there, Fred gave him a little tug and release to correct him from wanting to go after those leaves. Now Fred's going to return back to him. He's going to walk all the way around him for an added distraction. He held that very nicely. He gets a little pat on the head. And he's going to start off with heeling again. Now I know indoor behaviors are going to be a big problem, or were a big problem for you guys when Racer came. So practicing these commands inside your home 3-4 times a week or more if you have the time is going to be beneficial. This is going to be the way you can correct his negative behaviors, his play biting and things like that. Fred gives him the stay command again. The one-word firm command to stay goes to the end of the leash. And then instead of returning back to him, Fred will show you our recall command. He's been trained to come back to you. Instead of jumping on you, he's been trained to come back and sit automatically. Just like he did there. Fred gets him back to heel position, and we'll start off heeling again. Remember, your sit stays are 1 to 3 minutes, starting off at 1 minute and working your way up. Fred will show you that recall one more time. Using the leash as a guide, lightening the tone of his voice. Coming back to you should always be a good thing, so make it a happy tone. Very good, and certainly gets praise for that. You can see he's walking very, very nicely. Nice automatic sit there. He's looking up at Fred. He enjoys doing this. Sometimes he gets distracted by things that are going on around him. A little tug and release if he's not heeling properly. Nice automatic sit. Now the next command we're setting up to do is going to be the down command. Again, it's a hand and a voice command. Fred uses the flat of his left hand and the one-word firm command to down. He gave him the stay command. Goes to the end of the 6-foot training leash. Your down stays last a little longer than your sit stays. And you heard Fred say no, he didn't get up. But sniffing and smelling and looking for leaves is a distraction for him, so Fred corrected him for that. We want his focus to be on us. Now when Fred returns back to him, again, just like with your sit stay, you walk all the way around Racer, get back to heel position. At this point you can walk with him. The only time you use his name in training is when you're heeling with him or when you're calling him. When you give him the stay command, it's just the stay command. When you give him the down command, it's just the one-word command to down. So heeling and calling. And we're going to set up for another down. Fred uses the flat of his left hand, gives him the stay command again. I'll go out to the end of the leash. This is our recall from the down position. Comes back to Fred, sits. Good. Gets a little bit of praise, and generally there's nothing wrong with a little verbal praise or a pat on the head. Save the grand finale, towards the very end. We don't want to overpraise him when you're training with him. Nice automatic sit.
Stay.
And Fred's going to do our down from a distance, which is one of our harder commands because you're not next to the dog. Fred will use his right hand and the one-word firm command to down. Good. Now we've shown you the heel, the sit, the down, the stay, and the come from the seated position and the down position. You see those leaves falling. We want to thank you so much for using Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer. We can't wait to see you tomorrow. Have a great day.